What's up, everybody? This is your boy HP, and I am coming to you to talk to you about our Tuesday night drops for the month of April. It's a nice day outside, so I said, hey, let me come out here and talk to you from my backyard. So listen, for the month of April, it's all about your mental health, how you deal with your sadness, with your joy, your ups, your downs. And so to help all of us deal with this mental health thing, I'm going to be interviewing some folks in the medical field. I'm going to talk to some people in education, and I'm hoping that I can talk to some people that deal with the law. And so we just want to see what mental health looks like coming through those channels, right? What have they been noticing in their fields, dealing with teenagers and even grown-ups too. So, but before we dive in for today's video, I just want to give you 3 practical things that you can do to begin to monitor your mental health. Number 1, I would say monitor your social media time, right? If you spend all day browsing on your social media platform, whichever one you choose, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, you have to monitor that time, because this is what happens. You could be in a good mood, but you've been on there so long that you begin to watch everybody else's pages, start to minimize who you are. Maybe because you don't have the things that they have, you begin to compare yourself to other people's wins and their highlights, and you begin to feel less than you should. So I would definitely say monitor your social media time. Number 2, I'm going to say set some real boundaries. Set boundaries. You have to know how far you can go and how close you can let others in, right? Because if we're honest, some people just overstep, right? And we show people how to treat us by the boundaries that we set. Right. So they have to know what lines to cross and which lines not to cross. Real quick. 3rd and finally, watch your triggers. Right. There are certain things that just trigger you to go off. Right. Certain things make you sad. Certain things make you happy. So keep a good watch out on what makes you tick. Right. And once you begin to notice those things, write them down in your journal so you will know what to avoid, right? And at the end of the day, God says this: cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. Listen, God is well equipped to carry your burdens, right? But we have to be smart enough to give him our heavy loads, right? Let's not disrespect God by carrying things that he's called to carry and not us. All right. So the month of April is all about your mental health. We're going to talk to some doctors, some educators, and I'm hoping to get in contact with some people in the area of the law. That's what we want to cover this month for the month of April. So I hope you guys are doing well. Like this video, share it, tell your friends what's coming on Tuesday nights. All right, talk to you soon.
Depression, and anxiety, and also just feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like people aren't going to accept me for what I am.
Sadness, stress, depression, anger.
Being anxious, anxiety, fear, anger, and frustration.
Anxiety and embarrassment are the top of the list of very intense emotions that I deal with.
Well, I had anger and heartbreak were the main ones.
Being insecure about myself, like the way I look and like my body size.
Like I usually just like keep to myself, kind of. I'm not really like joking around or anything like that.
I feel sick to my stomach and as if nothing can go right.
I feel like just like alone, and I feel like nobody can understand what I'm going through.
It just kind of feels like I'm like this twig, that's a walking twig that just goes anywhere and everywhere.
It's just like emptiness, like a gap, like kind of just like is gone away from my body or so.
You just want to scream, and it's like your life is all one big puzzle.
I get shaky and my stomach gets sick and my mind is jumping to the worst case scenarios and it's all over the place, jumping to conclusions.
My mind kind of like clamps together in a way, and I can't like pick out each and every thought that I can because it just swirls around and I can't like grab it and try to work through it.
My heart is racing. I can't speak really clearly. I'm like kind of sweaty and just kind of not looking too great.
I like just get really paranoid and don't know what to do.
Sometimes it's like I get like this knot in my throat because I know that what I'm feeling, I can't express it or you can't say it.
I want to punch everything around me. Like I want to punch a wall, a bed, and
When I take pictures of myself, I kind of use a black and white filter to tell me that everything will look the same and nothing will change.
Take some deep breaths and listen to music, and talking to someone about it usually helps.
I listen to music, often music that either has to do with the things that I'm feeling or music that will make me feel the opposite of what I'm feeling. And I tell myself that whatever I'm feeling or going through, it's all going to get better and that it will end eventually.
I try to just think positive, have positive thoughts, and say I can get through it. Or I just try to just breathe and just relax.
I usually like write a poem, or like I'll try to figure out some kind of jazz chords to play on my piano to like mellow my mood a little bit. So
I try to remind myself that I'm not the only one who feels this way.